And hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mass Effect. I am Rudy95 and we are back in Cora's den to talk to Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Well, she's not very receptive to our efforts to try and help her. Get out of my way.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place. What was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
No, we're not going just yet. I like how the game has dramatic music for that. Like, come on, there's so many times in the game where dramatic music is required, but they don't have it. But there they have it. Right, so now that that's done, we want to head to the ward access corridor. We want to go there because we need to get that mysterious signal. Yay, running about the Presidium Citadel doing things. Fun. But something interesting is going to happen in this area. Now, I'm having slight issues with my Roxio. My editing, there's some slight issues. It's proving to be a little bit tricky to get a hold of. I think it's because my computer is just not good enough to handle the Roxio at its peak capacity, essentially. So I'm very frustrated with that. I need a new computer, which is not exactly easy to come by. I need a lot of money to be able to do that. Right, so Presidium. Nope, no, I went the wrong way. I'll cut out to where I need to be, I'm sorry.
A excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Actually, I think I am going the right way, actually. I knew I was going the right way. I knew it. I should never have doubted my sense of direction. I've actually yet to edit an episode of Mass Effect, so I've yet to see what it's going to come to, but there is some issues that are popping up. Alright, so the mysterious signal, it should be in this corridor right here somewhere. Ah, it's down here. The mysterious signal originates from one of these things on the back wall, I believe. There it is. That's the signal source.
Bounce the signal off a hidden relay.
So now we need to go to the Presidium, the financial district. I think I know where that is. But we get another elevator ride. Yay. Come on guys, you secretly love these elevator rides, right? And I know I do. So, Caden, Ashley, what are...
has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
So what do you guys think about that, huh? Krogan testicles and infertility and stuff like that. Ashley, do you have anything to say about that? No? Not a subject that quite interests you? Fair enough. Jeez. So awkward, Ashley. So awkward. Okay, so the financial district, I know exactly where we need to go for that. I know exactly where it is. Just a matter of getting there. It's in Barlavon. Now, we've actually not spoken to Barlavon as of yet. But now I can progress the main story now that we've been to the CSEC and spoken to Jenna. So now we can progress that. So I can now go talk to Barlavon actually. He's just right over here. His office is right in there. So if I just walk on over around here, there's a Solarian just hanging out the door. Right, let's ignore Balavon for now and investigate.
I can tell the receiver for the new signal is somewhere on the Presidium.
I know exactly where it is, but let's talk to Balavon first.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Balavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
I think I know him. His name's Rex.
Yes, I believe he's the one. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we progressed the main story there, got some codex entries, got some experience. And now, before we move on to C-Tech Academy, which is where we're going to go next, we need to come here. I'm going to save. I'm just going to save before I progress onto this a little bit, because it's not too tricky, but I want to make sure that I don't die.
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
What the hell is that?
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by C-Sec officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
So, yep, you've got to override the system. It's basically like Hang on. Right, Y, X, Y, A, X, Y, no, A, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, X, Y, X, Y, A, Y, X, Y, X, A, Y, X, Y, A, X, Y, no, Y, X, Y, A, X, Y, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, X, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, Y, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, A. There we go, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, A. And that is the one. You do have a little bit of a limited time to do that one, and you will die if you don't manage it, but a little bit of smarts you can figure it out. Alright, what do I want? I do kind of want tactical boost. But I also want carnage. Carnage is useful. I also want to up my barrier. Should also up my pistols. Right there, that's enough for now. Oh, immunity. Definitely get immunity. You don't really need advanced overload right now, do you? I think what's important for you is to get more throw so you can get lift. Oh yeah, that's everybody done. Righty ho, so that is that side quest completely done. We have done the signal tracking side quest there. So that's that officially done. Now, where I want to go is I want to go to the C60 crate. But before I do that, let's talk to Avina.
Welcome to this. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
So that's actually quite important backstory / lore right there about the Krogan rebellions and the Rachni Wars. That's all very important, and it's all going to come into play in this game. So, now where I want to head is to the C-Sec Academy. We're going to go there and we're going to see Rex. We're going to get all the keepers there, which I believe should be like most. I think I've got most of the keepers. At least I should. 17 out of 21, so I have 4 more. I know where one of them is, so I think there's like 3 in the C-Sec Academy area, if I'm right. So, and I know there's 1 down in the docks. So really, we should be able to get all of them. I should have gotten every single one that I could get up until this point. So we're just going to head down to the C-Sec Academy and continue to plot and explore the C-Sec Academy. We'll grab the last keeper, kind of like near the end, I think. No, we'll grab it, I'll show off. Right, but I'm going to do that next episode, so thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Mass Effect. If you have enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel for further content from myself, Reader95. Content which at the time of this recording includes Mass Effect, Dynasty Tactics and Dinosaurs 3. Thanks guys for watching, take care.